Zach, we've been all over the world and we've visited most major auto shows, except there's one that has eluded us.
And we're here. It's the Tokyo Motor Show. It happens every 2 years. Now, before we arrived, we were kind of warned this one's going to be different. It's not just about shiny new cars. What are we going to see?
This is about the future of mobility.
This is a showcase for mobility generally, with a focus on the upcoming Tokyo 2020 Summer Olympic Games. Just look at this subway map. Tokyo is a massive metropolis. The population of the greater Tokyo area is 37 million people, the same as the entire population of Canada. This show is a feast for the eyes and a bit overwhelming for a first-timer, with some out there designs and concepts. Toyota is the mobility sponsor of the Summer Games, and they held a showcase to tell us about plans, including an autonomous bus docking system that automatically drives this hydrogen bus up to the ramp, pulling within centimeters of the loading dock, making wheelchair access effortless to all athletes and spectators. Another full electric design is a people mover that can be amended to take able passengers and those that need more assistance. These will be used during the Summer Games.
The iRoad is something we have seen before at auto shows, but it was our first time to get a chance to drive this rear-steer, electric two-person people mover. The iRoad tilts and turns like a motorcycle, but has fantastic stability and maneuverability. This is being used in test locations in Japan and Europe. The showcase was also a lot of fun, with pro drivers letting the all-new Toyota Supra unwind with all 335 horsepower. To move athletes and passengers around the games is an all-new hydrogen-powered bus which uses an onboard fuel cell to produce electricity, which in turn moves electric motors. This is all Toyota technology and a showcase of usefulness of hydrogen-powered vehicles.
Mobility for all was also shown all the way down to electric scooters. This tow scooter can hook up to any wheelchair and tow it to provide power. It can then be shared with other wheelchair users, kind of like a tow share system. We also got to go behind the scenes at a Toyota laboratory. How about a robot that does tasks for you, like picking things up or following behind, maybe even taking your daily groceries? This lab also uses a simulator that can be quickly changed to simulate autonomous systems, saving huge amounts of research and development and time. Of course, an auto show wouldn't be the same without a new concept review. This is the Lexus LF30.
As a concept vehicle, would be the first fully developed on an electrified platform, meaning it's not taking an internal combustion engine vehicle and modifying it for the electrified platform. It's a standalone platform that can be used for other models as well. And the LF30, at least on a concept level, has motors in each of the four wheels of the vehicle, so the torque is actually driven at the wheel, not being transferred through a driveline. Electrification for Lexus in the next few years is going to be focused on proliferation of electrified technologies across many different types of platforms. And so we've had hybrid technology in the marketplace for many years now. We have plug-in hybrids available. We're going to have fully electrified vehicles, and obviously we'll have fuel cell vehicles at some point as well.
In our opinion, the most exciting reveal was the next generation Marai hydrogen fuel cell car, taking hydrogen mainstream.
We hear a lot of people's reactions saying this is a very attractive and good-looking car, so this is what we intended, so we are very happy. We basically developed everything from scratch, and our intention was to people to think that, oh, I want this car. So we have 3 points. First one is to extend the driving range. We extended by 30%. And secondary is the styling and the propulsion of this car. Very flow-looking form, and then wide and low. And the comfortness of the interior of the cabin, we do have now 5 passengers compared to 4 on the current. So this car will be launched at end of next year, 2020.
Now that's a great looking car, and it'll show how mainstream Toyota believes hydrogen fuel cells can be.
Well, Zach, it's been a busy few days in Tokyo. We've eaten everything, we've seen everything, and we've learned a ton.
Yeah, it's really quite a show. Only happens every 2 years. And the fact that the Summer Games are here next summer is definitely exciting, especially for a brand like Toyota that really is the dominant player here in Japan.
You know, one of my biggest takeaways, the cars were amazing. There's mobility, but there's a lot of other things here as well, like robotic cat pillows.
What about a robotic dog for $2,000?
What about the robot doing the free throws?
Yeah, the Raptors could use that guy.
What's your takeaway?
Well, the takeaway is we had a conference yesterday. We didn't videotape it because it was definitely a long day and a bit dry. But the main takeaway was, in order for us as a society to get to the emissions reduction we need, we can't do it just on battery electric vehicles. When you add in things like hybrid that they already are very successful at, plug-in hybrid, fuel cell vehicles, and battery electrics, depending on which market needs what, that's how we're going to get to greater reductions of emissions.
That's right. From Tokyo, sayonara.
I have that never quit attitude. My dad told me if I quit once, I'd make it a habit, so I've never quit. I was wounded, and I'm a high-level quadriplegic. I have 100% limited disability. I need help with everything.
He used to be very active, and now the technology, I think that it's going to give him a little bit more freedom. And that's what I want to see.
The first task we're going to do today is opening the front door.
Follow me. One will get the door for you.
Toyota is a car company, and obviously we like to make cars, but we also focus on research and development. Can we help people be more mobile?
I pushed it.
I make the robots work. Each member of our team has their specialty that they are very good at. We've got perception and navigation and manipulation, and so when we come together, we have to coordinate all of these things in order to create this symphony that is the robot.
Today is a big day. We are super excited.
When they opened the box and I saw the robot, I figured that will unfold the next chapter in human support robots helping people with disabilities. Like, we're going to change the world.
This might be the first time we've actually taken HSR outside of the lab space and actually done something with real people. That's awesome.
We're doing our full robot checkout, making sure that the positions of all of the tasks are correct.
See if it opens the door successfully.
Andres, oh my God. Last night, I don't think that he couldn't sleep. He's been waiting for this day more than us.
He told his teacher, he told his classmates that he's going to go home to see Dad's robot.
There are a lot of little tasks that Gabby does throughout the day to help Romy out.
This is going to be like a teamwork. I have another tool to help me in my daily routine.
Those are the most important tasks that I do throughout the day, and the robot will do it for me. You know, that's something huge.
If I'm here taking a shower and Romulo is outside, he doesn't have to wait for me. I know that he's going to come in.
Toyota's been supporting us, and they genuinely really want to help.
Paralysis affects the entire family. So if you can bring a tool that is going to improve quality of life for the entire family, it's priceless.
This is, you know, a big game changer for everybody that has a disability. If I can help in any way, the better my life will be, just because, you know, it's satisfaction. I want to make sure that Andres knows that you don't have to quit anything. That you can just keep going no matter what.